Shalom, shalom. Call halal Yahweh Shem Abishai, Bashem Wakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so, now more so than ever. To the scattered Israelites around the four corners of the earth, and to the Akwaf that are listening and learning to you, I say shalom. This is your brother Malcolm coming at you with another lesson. And you could probably lightly hear in the background, this is Mayor Lightfoot, you know, the LBGT, openly gay mayor, black woman first in Chicago. And that's probably what got her in, because Chicago has a very large LBGT community, and I can almost promise you that she probably got about 90+% of their vote. All right. And basically what I chimed into is you're looking at this empty car lot, because about 3 weeks ago I actually stopped at this lot to look at cars and trucks. And I noticed about a mile from here there's another car lot that's the same. What was it called? Chicago's Best Auto. And it's done. It's gone. Because I drove past here and it was probably at least 30+ cars on this lot. It's a used car lot, and they have 2 of them, and it's just gone, not there anymore. All right, and the same thing for a lot about, you know, I'm on Western, so this is about a mile south of here. It's the same deal, maybe a little bit over a mile out, maybe about 1.2 miles away south of here, and I'm noticing that up and down and across here. And basically I was lifting, so I pulled over, turned off the app, because often I lift in the morning, before I start doing what I do. The spirit just said, you know what, now is the time, because I saw this was empty a couple days ago. So what she's talking about now is Lyft and Uber. She's talking about all these different things that the city needs. And basically what's happening is the city is failing. So she wants to increase the taxes and the charges on Lyft, which is just going to eventually hurt the drivers. And what she's saying is that in Chicago, we don't have a rush hour. We have, when you get downtown, it's just congestion all day. It's just Chicago's rush hour all the time, sometimes worse than others. All right. And what she's trying to say is that the owners of Lyft and Uber are making, multi billions, if not millions of billions of dollars hand over fist, and they need to pay their share, this, that, and the other. And it's like, wait a minute, that should go the same for a whole bunch of other businesses as well. It's just the fact that the system is completely imploding and collapsing upon itself. All right, this is Ecclesiastes. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes. 12 and verses 3 and 4. And it says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders shall cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened." So basically, looking out of the windows and it be darkened is futures. People don't see a future. Suicides are so incredibly high in America across the board, man. All right, mainly people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s, even some 50s, and mainly with the Edomites. All right, because they don't see a future anymore. All right, they're and these people get into this Lyft, and I can hear them complaining how their parents expect so much from them. But they're trying to explain that it's not the same as when you were coming along. And then the ones who had money given to them from their baby boomer parents, which they got it from the parents before them, was just handed down from slavery, for the most part. Speaking about, well-to-do Edomites, the ones now, they just want to party, get high, and they're just blowing away the inheritance and the money that was all made before them. That's all they're doing. All right. And the reason they're getting high and like that, some of them because they see it all going away, and some of them because they don't have anything. They don't see a future for themselves. The people, that's why you got uprisings all over the place. in different parts of the world, all around the country, and even here in America, for that, for that matter. All right. This is back in Ecclesiastes 12 and 4, and it says, "And the door shall be shut in the streets, and the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of the music are brought low." And it is brought low. All right, there are people rising up, filling out job applications, going online, traveling around, and they can't find anything. Lori Lightfoot is saying, take public transportation. People get robbed, mugged, and sick on public transportation, man. All right, a lot of women get harassed and things like that on public transportation. Okay, she's making it sound like it's just so convenient for everyone. Well, for some people it is, but for everyone it's not, man. And Esau just wants to take away driving, and guess what? He's using the Eve, yet again Eve, to crack his whip. All right, because Eve is in league with Esau Edom. There's another video that I'm going to have to do on some planned revolution that Esau is planning, and Jake is all up in the mix of it. And the main people that he's using are women, mainly Eve. All right, because they're joining on to these Eves, man. All right, and Lori Lightfoot's on the radio right now talking about getting a budget passed. Look, you can't. What's the saying we have? You can't cover a shotgun blast, buckshot shotgun wound with band-aids, man. You just can't do it. All right, it's too many holes in the bucket, man. Everything's coming out of it. All right, but let me get one more scripture, man. I didn't want this really to be that long, because I just pulled over real quickly while I was driving past here, and it was on my spirit. This is Isaiah 8:20. Actually, I'm going to start at verse 18, because people are ignoring the signs, and they're not seeking the Lord, and they're ignoring the testimony of Yahushua, ignoring the prophecies, and they're looking for answers in all the wrong places, and they're looking to get help from the people who do nothing but continually lie and oppress. All right, they've lied about everything. They've lied about their heritage. They've lied about their history. They've lied about who they are. All right. And then they've got all these Americans caught up in fraudulent contractual law and making money off of it. All right, but this is Isaiah 8:18, and it says, "Behold, I and the children whom Yahweh have given me, Salakia. Behold, I and the children whom Yahweh have given me are for signs and wonders in Israel, from Yahweh of hosts, which dwelleth in Zion." So the men of the Lord are constantly telling you what's going on, and it's playing out on TV and in the news and on the radio every day, playing in your face, man. All right, verse 19. "And when they shall say unto you, seek unto them that have familiar spirits, and unto wizards that peep and mutter, should not a people seek unto their God, for the living to the dead?" So you wanna go to the media, which is what? Media comes from the word medium, which is just nothing but witchcraft, nothing but lies and propaganda being pushed on false narratives being pushed on the news. All right, and you want to go to these people for help, go to see the astrologer, all sort of madness. All right, instead of listening to the men of the Lord and seeking out the Lord, man. All right. Isaiah 8:20. "To the law and the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them." And there is no light in these leaders, man. In Lori, because if Lori Lightfoot, I think that's her name, Lori, if she was truly a righteous woman, she wouldn't be in the position that she's in, and she wouldn't be sleeping with another woman trying to raising a child. How are two women going to raise a daughter? They're just going to raise another LBG thing. And then I had a lady riding today, who kept proclaiming she's a Generation Xer, and how they just get left out. They don't even get talked about, and how she's seeing with her own eyes how they've surpassed the LBGT to this transgender thing, and she was telling me that this transgender thing has even got the LBGT, you know, well, the T is transgender, but it's even got them kind of messed up in the head of how, because it's division among them, because the lesbian, the gays, the homosexuals, and the other people, they're a bit envious at how fast and how much rights that the transgenders have gotten, and how fast they got it when they had to fight so long for theirs. So this is just a madhouse, man. Why is it a madhouse? Because no one is following what's written in this book. All right. This is Micah 3:6. It says, "Therefore, night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you, and ye shall not divine, and the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them." So basically, the prophets are gonna leave these streets, man, and they're not. The famine of the word is coming. So by the time you people actually start trying to listen, it's going to be too late. So with that, you know, I'm give all praises, going honor be unto Yahweh, Bashem, Shai, Bashem, Rakak, Wadash, Wa, Abba, Babal.